Yeah. Hi, everybody. We are coming to you from the Dome inside the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. And we're ready for the final game of day one of the 6th annual New River Community and Technical College Basketball Invitational Tournament. Well, hi, everybody. This is Bill O'Brien, ready to call the game between the Shady Spring Tigers and the Westside Renegades. This is boys high school basketball at its best. And working with me again is Mr. Brian Helton. All right, Coach, everybody knows you as a former coach, as a great player, as an athletic director. You know all of the coaches, all of the players. Give me your impressions about this game tonight.
I think it's going to be a really good game, great rivalry. Both programs doing a great job. Coach Olson has Shady Spring, obviously, at the top level of AAA. Westside is just very talented. So it'll be a good, fun game tonight, very competitive. Really looking forward to it, Bill.
Well, we've already had a bunch of games today, and if you've missed them, we were going to tell you all about those. Well, we might as well do it now before we go to our first commercial break. We started off at 1 o'clock this afternoon with a boys middle school game. Greater Beckley Christian defeated Eastern Greenbrier 43-35. Then we went to the high school boys division, and Webster County's Highlanders defeated Mercer Christian Academy 62-50. The next game was a boys high school game, and the James Monroe Mavericks took care of the Liberty Raiders 73-51. The game that we just saw, middle school game, and wow, that was a good one. The Mullins Rebels took care of the Independence Patriots just barely, 44-38. So now we're ready for the finale, Shady Spring and Westside. Tomorrow, 5 more games. On Thursday, 6 games. Friday, 6 games. And it all ends on Saturday with 6 games, all of them here at the Armory, and all of them to be broadcast on Video Productions. Let's take our first commercial break. Brian and I will be back, and we'll talk about these two teams in detail after you watch this on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
West Virginia's #1 hit music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Little Caesars stuffed crazy crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic flavored crust. And it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in stuffed crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time.
Pizza.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
Crowd continuing to come into the building. We're just about 12 minutes away from tipping this one off between Westside and Shady Spring. Speaking of Westside, the Renegades are coached by Thomas Evans in his second year. He is a graduate of the old Oceana High School. Westside, as you know, is a consolidation of Baileysville and Westside. And when Coach Evans was at Oceana, his teams were very strong in AA. In fact, in '93, they went to the title game, and in '94, they won it all. So he knows how to win. Last year, his first season, his team only went 9-13. He had a very young team, still has a young team, but now they're starting to gel, And, well, I'm telling all the things that my sidekick ought to be telling you. Here's Brian Helton. What do you know about these guys?
Well, the Renegades, they'll come to play tonight, that's for sure. And you mentioned the 94 state championship team and those teams in the 90s. Coach Jim Hopkins, legendary coach from Oceana, personal friend of mine, was, when I was a young coach, a mentor to me. So I would come watch his teams play, take notes. And the coach just did such an amazing job, obviously, that state championship, and was always at the top of the state in AA. So just a tremendous man, a tremendous community leader for the area, and I'm just so happy to know him and to know he started this tradition. But as far as the Renegades go, you got Braden Bishop averaging, Austin Bishop, 19 points, 0.2 a game. And then when you look at the whole roster here, Caden Vance, all-state quarterback, averaging a double-double at 10 rebounds, 10 points, 11 rebounds a game. So a talented group, a lot of kids that contribute, and I hear they've got, a nice 6'6" kid we're going to see tonight in Bryson Blankenship. That's a junior. They'll be in the starting lineup. So really looking forward to this group tonight to watch the Renegades play in person.
Well, Brian Helton, you've been around this game so long, and you know about basketball and Wyoming County. I mean, on every street corner, on every roadside, there's a hoop, and kids are out playing around the calendar. I mean, it's just great. They love the game.
Absolutely, and the whole community loves the game. The support is amazing. The basketball IQ of the fans in Wyoming County are amazing. So just a great high school tradition coming out of that county. You think of all the schools that consolidated into these various schools. At Westside you got Oceana and Baileysville, and you've got just a tremendous outpouring. And you see the crowd here tonight. Both Shady Spring and Westside, both very well represented here tonight.
Well, Brian, speaking of Shady Spring, let's talk about them because, Ronnie Olson has done such a great job. He's in his 7th year as the head boys basketball coach, and now he's the athletic director at Shady Spring High School. And you talk about building a program, my goodness, has he ever.
Yeah, just tremendous. And, again, they aren't rebuilding, they're reloading. You've got 5 guys here, and 4 of them average double figures, led by Mr. Everything, Amar Maxwell, at 18 points a game. Jack Williams, 16 points. And you remember last game we called, Bill, he also had 9 assists to go against 1 turnover. And then, of course, Kyle Olson, just a tremendous shooter. Jalen Bailey, tremendous shooter and player. They've got Gavin Davis as the other starter, who averages 5 points a game, but is Mr. Everything defensively, setting screens, being a role player, being a leader. Of course, we know he was an all-state running back. But what Coach Olson's done here with the program has just been amazing. These guys are top of the state year in, year out. And from what I've seen so far, they're right back there near the top of the state in AAA.
Brian, I'm right there with you. No doubt about it. By the way, speaking of these great players, our friends at Altruist have asked us to choose a player of the game in our wrap-up show, and so we will do that. Talk to Dave and Cindy Chen at Altruist. You talk about nice people and hard workers they are. You'll be seeing their commercials. In fact, right now, if you want to schedule your appointment, you see the phone number right there. Buying and selling WV.com. That is Altruist Realty Group. And we thank them for their sponsorship here tonight. Speaking of sponsorship, we need to take a quick break and have a couple of our other sponsors tell you about their wares. When we come back, we will continue in our pregame show, including the official starting lineups. But first, this on Video Productions.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
I want to make a correction before we continue onward. We were mentioning about the Shady Spring Tigers. Their correct record is 4-1. The Tigers lost only on the road at Powerhouse Morgantown. Speaking of powerhouses, they beat the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles on this floor. So that's how good the Tiger team is. 4-1 on the year. Westside is 4-2. It's the warning buzzer, and let's give you the opening lineups for the Westside Renegades, coached by Thomas Evans. And we will post them up on the screen for you. In fact, look at this, Brian Helton. We've got 2 screens here, so they're going to show you replays and all of that. We have 3 cameras working various angles for replays. I mean, Video Productions is pulling out all the stops for this tournament.
They do a great job. Amazing.
Oh, yeah. And also we'd like to thank, everybody here at the Armory. They're always a pleasure to work with. And Mike Green, who is the tournament director he's the vice president now at New River CTC. All right, here's the way Westside will go. Braxton Waldron is a sophomore. He's 5'6", averaging 6.5 points per game. Caden Vance is a 6'4" junior, averaging 10 points per game and 11 rebounds. Braden French, a 6'2" senior. Austin Bishop, averaging about 19 per game. He's a junior at 6 feet tall. And the center is Bryson Blankenship, 6'6" and a junior. Last year, he averaged 10 points and 10 rebounds per game. So Waldron, Vance, French, Bishop, and Blankenship. They're in the black uniforms, the Renegades are, with white numerals trimmed in red. And there you're watching Waldron to come out right now. There you can see on your screen the numbers that associate with the player's name. Now French out.
A 6' junior, number 24, Austin Bishop. And a 6'6" junior, number 44, Bryson Blankenship.
And they're expecting a lot of Blankenship.
And now the lineup for the Shady Spring Tigers, the home team on the scoreboard.
Nice, long, athletic-looking kid. 6'6".
Yeah. Shady Spring Tigers coming out now, and Jack Williams is the point guard, 6'3" and a junior, averaging 16 per game. Here's Amar Maxwell, 6'4" and a senior, leading the team at 18 points per game. Talk about long. Gavin Davis, a senior at 5'11", averaging 5 per game, and what a great football season he had.
Absolutely.
Kai Olson, 6'2" and a junior, averaging 11, and Jalen Bailey, a 6-foot junior, averaging 12 points per game. Williams, Maxwell, Davis, Olson, and Bailey for the 4-1 Shady Spring Tigers, coached by Ronnie Olson. So everybody's set, and we're about ready to tip this one off, maybe a minute or two early, and everybody is anticipating this. Nice crowd here at the Armory. I still call it the Armory. I'm sorry, Brian. That's what it is.
Yeah, and people from Beckley and our surrounding area, it's all the Armory. So maybe we shouldn't do that, but I just can't help it.
I'm with you, my friend. And actually, the official name is the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. We also like to thank Little General Stores, one of the premier sponsors for this tournament. Little General, there's a location near you, and they serve this community in many, many ways, seen and unseen. And we thank them again for being one of the premier sponsors, along with New River Community and Technical College. Well, we've got just a minute or so before we do tip, so let's take one more commercial break. Action coming up in a moment on Video Productions.
All right. Thank you.
60 seconds, right? Is this a 60? Okay.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snack.
Ready for the opening jump. Maxwell wearing number 2 on his white outfit, going up against Blankenship, number 44, and the Renegades had the first possession. In the dark blue, the Wyoming Countyans working outside. And there's the first mistake of the ball game. Here's Maxwell passing it up the floor, and it's retaken. So each team with a mistake in the opening moments of the ball game. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, calling the action with Brian Helton. And there's another mistake. Shady Spring defense is strong.
They're very active, they're very long, and just very, very well coached in a half-court defense. Well, we're up and down the floor. We're managing to pass it to each other's team so far.
It's a 3 that does not come anywhere close by Bishop. And Shady Spring on the attack.
Both teams playing a real fast pace right now, Bill, to start the game. Great transition.
Bailey to Maxwell. Amara Maxwell scores the first points of the night in the opening minute of the ball game. Shady Spring likes to press all over the floor, and that'll wear you down. Jack Williams almost with the steal, and now there is a whistle.
10-second
and
call.
And the 10-second call. You know, you don't see that very often. That's how hard the Tiger team works on defense.
Just tremendous job of full court pressure. And that's become what Coach Olson and his team's known for, is that tough, hard-nosed defense, just making teams make a lot of mistakes. And I think Westside's got 4 possessions and 1 shot off so far.
Well, we've got a quick timeout. Let's take it with them on Video Productions.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait.
Braden French to trigger the ball in for the Renegades from Westside. And again, the pressure is smothering. Nicely broken. Layup try, good. That's Vance with the lay-in. Caden Vance scores, tied at 2. Brody Radford comes into the Shady Spring lineup, and immediately there's a turnover. Let's watch the Renegades on the attack. Blankenship in the low post, double team there, so let's go outside, why not? That was Waldron on the floor now, diving for the ball. Look at that effort, and Shady Spring gets it.
Yeah, again, just pressure, pressure, pressure. So Shady Spring pressuring all over the floor. Westside had one really great possession where they beat the pressure. Vance got baseline and scored, so we'll see if they can settle down a little bit. But I've got right now, Bill, 6 Westside turnovers and 6 possessions, 4 turnovers so far.
Wow. Brody Radford, 5'8" junior guard, number 3. Ball stabbed away. Both teams playing good D. Bailey missing the in-close shot, tipped around, and here comes Bishop's pass out. Again, it's Ragged. Another turnover. And a trip, inadvertent trip. Bailey goes to the court. He's okay, and a foul. Let's watch it on the replay.
Yeah, there we see Shady Spring creating yet another turnover and just a foul. They need Caden Vance in that game too bad, so he doesn't need to be fouling that far away from the basket. He's way too valuable for Westside.
Jalen Bailey. When he gets hot, watch out. Williams. Outside to Bailey, yes. Just as we were telling you, Jalen Bailey scores. And he hits the outside shots, watch out. That's how you bust the zone.
Great ball movement that time to get Bailey open. And when he gets his feet set, it's good.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Williams creating the problem. And Radford winding up with the ball. Maxwell's got it. Shovels underneath. There's the lay-in. Wow, that's so pretty.
Great ball movement. Great pressure by Shady Spring continuing.
Davis scoring. 7-2 Tigers. Blankenship double team, and it's stolen again. Williams has it. Passes beside him, and it's out of bounds. Well, they missed a chance there. They had a 2-on-1. Let's watch the Little General replay.
Yeah, look at that. Amar Maxwell, great drive, great dish, and a great finish by Davis. Tremendous play.
Thanks again, Little General. And there's an unforced turnover. I think they're just sort of rattled now, the Renegades.
Yeah, 11 possessions, 9 turnovers so far. So we got to get settled down here a little, and I'm sure they will. Just getting the pace of Shady Spring is tough for a lot of ball clubs.
Davis now into Maxwell. Back out to the guards. And Williams has it. Normally Jack Williams is your point guard, and they sort of moved him into a forward position. Davis from outside. Yes. So Gavin Davis, the 5'11 senior, already hits his average of 5 points. And it's a 10-2 lead. And with that, well, the Renegades, they're in shell shock right now.
Another turnover there, Bill. They just got to get settled down. But just, again, a great ball movement there. Amar Maxwell just so unselfish kicking out, and there's Davis with that three. Just all-around good player. Gavin Davis plays his roles, but hits the open shot, gets the rebound, dives for loose ball, does everything for Shady Spring.
Give and go, bad pass. Somehow Brady's able to keep it. Maxwell, yes. Well, they're going to call a foul first before the shot. So Amar Maxwell is going strong to the hoop. Foul is going to be called on Blankenship, his first. Second team foul. Inbounds play, Shady Spring. Olsen will trigger in. Looking, lobbing. Davis has to climb the ladder. Bailey's got it, and they collapse on him. Olsen to Bailey. Williams now. And Bailey's sort of working the center. He will retreat, looking at the zone. Here's Olsen. 8-point lead, Shady Spring.
Westside doing a really good job with the zone and really good defensive possession. Got to grab that defensive rebound.
Here comes Williams, putting up a prayer, and it goes in. Oh, my goodness. How about that, Jack Williams?
Wow.
I want to see that again on instant replay. Little General says okay. Watch.
Here we go, right there. Great ball fake, gets to the lane, and just look at that acrobatic move. Wow, just tremendous athlete. It's amazing.
That's so
does
much
it
fun.
all, doesn't he?
Yes, sir. Second foul on Blankenship, by the way. Jack Williams, 6'3". He can do it all, just one of the really nice players. Nothing but net, so it's the end of a three-point play for him. And a 13-2 lead for the Tigers. From downtown, long shot, missing the rim. Shady on the attack. In close. Back out to Maxwell, watch out. He's double-triple teamed, and he's going to be called for steps.
Yeah, good help side defense that time by Westside getting over. And they really needed a good possession. Stop this 11-0 run Shady Springs currently on.
French to throw the ball in against an all-court press. See Keith Thompson, the voice of the Shady Spring Tigers on radio on WJLS. We thank him for his help in the preparation of our broadcast. Old friend Keith Thompson.
Old friend, absolutely. What a great person. Tremendous broadcaster. Been in our area a long time doing it now.
You got that right. Started in western Greenbrier County, and now here he is a long time with the big dog.
Yeah, for a lot of years called all those Bob Bolin national championship caliber teams with Mountain State University as well as the voice of the Cougars, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Against the pressure.
Good job against the pressure that time by Westside.
Number one is Canada. He's a very good point guard. Has started on occasion. Kyler Canada on the weave to French. Now to the right corner, long shot, good. That's Bishop scoring.
Good job stopping that Shady Spring run. Great ball movement, feet set, and the shooter knocked it down.
They needed that. Maxwell, oh, he used his body for protection, and Amar Maxwell scores in close.
Great move by Amar.
Double teaming the ball. They're going to have trouble getting it across, and they will not. Again, that stifling Shady Spring defense.
Yeah, the run and jump, making the ball handler turn and then running and jumping from that backside. Just great execution defensively with Shady Spring.
Olson throws the ball in to Jack Williams. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the starting stanza, and a 10-point Tiger lead. Bailey sees room, lays it up and in. Jalen Bailey scoring for the second time. Here's Vance bringing it across the timeline for the Renegades. Now French. Williams on him, man-to-man. Blankenship. Side to Vance. Nope. Shady on the rebound. Here we go. Pass underneath. Maxwell there. And make it look so easy.
They do such a great job of finding the open man and moving the ball. Just tremendous play that time in transition.
19-5. 2:01 left first quarter. Wow. And Westside has a nice team. But right now, they are completely out of it. Wow. Well, we traded turnovers.
Yeah. Yeah, there we see Jack Williams, great look-ahead transmission, and Mara Maxwell just easy finish there out of the break.
French looking, and gets it into Bishop. Bishop double-teamed in the backcourt. There's the steal. Olson, and his pass is intercepted. Blankenship for a snowbird. Soft dunk. Bryson Blankenship scoring. 19-7. Jalen Bailey. Low post to Maxwell. He cannot handle the pass. And we got a bunch of turnovers here in this first quarter. And with that, a timeout is called. Minute and a half to play. First quarter, Shady Spring big. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions. We are back at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Brian Helton. And Shady Spring is blitzing the Westside Renegades, 19-7. Now tomorrow, day 2 will feature 5 games. We'll be on at 12:45 with the Bluefield Lady Beavers against the Lady Tigers from Shady Spring. 12:45. All of the 5 games will be here on Video Productions. We'll tell you more as we go along. Well, Brian, you've had a chance to watch, as I have. I mean, if you're Westside, what do you do? What do you say?
Well, I think, they're showing a lot of grit, a lot of determination. They're not quitting. They're going hard. Coach has got a few timeouts. Coach Evans making some adjustments, and let's see if they can handle that pressure better now. Looks like they're a little more settled even than they were earlier in the game, Bill.
Canada's a very good ball handler. He's got it now, number 1 on his black outfit.
Does a great job of beating the pressure, got it to the right man, and ended up with a really good possession out of that timeout for Westside.
Vance hits the jumper from the foul line for the Renegades. 10-point game. Here's Amar Maxwell, missed the layup. He makes that 99.5% of the time.
Nice contest right at the rim that time by Bishop.
Canada passes in the paint. Ball on the floor. Shady's got it. Maxwell from his belly getting the pass away. Olson. Jack Williams. He sees Maxwell underneath. What a pass! And the 2 points by Maxwell. But Jack Williams, how did he see that?
Great court vision. Looking up. I mean, he knows how to play the game. Just tremendous player.
And another mistake. And Coach Thomas Evans, he's just beside himself. He's saying, guys, you got to settle down. This is not you.
Yeah. Just Shady Spring, they do that to lots of teams, not just Westside. They know how to pressure, and just great defensive basketball team.
Brody Radford. And I guess they're going to go for the last shot.
Yep.
Every time Maris says that, they don't.
I think they're pretty committed to it this possession.
I think you're right, Coach. Maxwell, 11 seconds. Here he comes. Open was there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What a drive.
Maxwell, 10 points. 3 seconds left from half court. Canada shoots at the buzzer. The little tip in by Vance does not go. It's been all Tigers so far. We played 1 quarter under the dome in Beckley. Shady Spring 23, Westside 9. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family. And we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from 1 location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Nick Eskins is our producer-director. Nick at night, the heavy hitter. He's directing the action. I'm Bill O'Brien. Brian Helton is working with me tonight, happy to say. And we're ready to go for the second quarter, and the Shady Spring Tigers will inbound right in front of us. Jack Williams to trigger in. Brody Radford is right there. Amar Maxwell. Gavin Davis. And Kai Olson. That's the quintet for Ronnie Olson. And we're ready to play. Maxwell with 10 points in the first quarter leads all scoring. In fact, Maxwell has outscored the entire Renegade team. Around the horn, Williams wanted to shoot the long ball, and instead he passes off.
Great drive by Brody Radford, nice kick out. Jack Williams is making the right play.
Look at that. Instead of shooting a 22-footer, he shoots a 1-footer.
Yeah, just a great team basketball by Shady Spring on that possession.
Here are the Renegades. Bishop to Canada. From behind, ball swatted away. Here we come again. Maxwell, 3, 4 on 1. Lay in, Williams missed it. My goodness, he just forgot where the rim was as he went up.
Not something you see too often out of Jack Williams, one of the best players you'll see anywhere. So, but great pass by Maxwell, great job by Shady Spring, and of course they fought hard and still kept possession of the basketball here.
Olsen gets it into Maxwell. Through a triple team. Around the horn they go. Olsen, who has not really had very many touches. Watch out if he gets into the offense.
Yeah, Westside back in the 2-3 zone. That's perfect for a guy like Kyle Olsen to find those open shots.
Give and go, in trouble. Davis couldn't handle it. Good defense by Westside.
Westside's done a good job with their half-court zone. They probably want to stay in that a little more and stop some of those Shady Spring drives.
Bad pass. Canada trying to get somebody on the give and go, and his receiver didn't go when he should have given. Shady will inbound, leading by a bunch. I mean, they just came out and blitzed all night long. Here's Radford. Walks it through the center circle. Maxwell. Well, he wanted to move in, but he couldn't. Bailey will try. Hits the underside of the backboard, and it goes out of bounds. Touch last by whom? Referees are looking at each other. And I think they're going to say it's going to stay on that end of the floor. It will.
Yeah, good baseline drive by Bailey. Better help side defense by Westside there.
Underneath, watch out. Around the horn, Bailey loose from 3. Just missed. Thought that was going down. Canada gets the rebound, and he's fouled. 25-9. By the way, the Shady Spring cheering section is right behind us, so if you hear some noise, they're doing their job.
They're doing their job. Yeah, they're doing a great job behind us here. A lot of school spirit at Shady Spring.
You got that right. They are at a time in their athletic lives That is hard to beat. Blankenship missing from the corner. Followed up and in good. That's Vance scoring for his 5th and 6 points.
Mr. Double-Double and Mr. All-State quarterback Caden Vance with the nice cleanup there, Bill.
There you go. Olsen, head of the lane. Now Maxwell from downtown. Count it. Is there anything he can't do?
Scores from everywhere. Amazing.
Amar Maxwell, 13 points. Yes, sir. 28-11. Kicking the ball. Again, that defense just swarming over the man handling the basketball. Here's the replay.
Yeah, there we go. The nice pass. Kick out by Kyle Olsen. Amar Maxwell scores from everywhere on the floor.
So many weapons. All right, here we go.
As the games progress, we've seen Westside continue to improve and handle the basketball a little better. They've definitely cut down on the turnovers. It's just Shady Spring just keeps coming, Bill, and that's why they're one of the best teams in the state right now.
Colton Lester is into the ballgame wearing 35 on his black outfit. He's a 6-foot junior, averaging 9.5 per game. At least he did last year, I beg your pardon. Canada. Williams on him. Around the horn they go. Bishop. Bishop's been held in check. Normally he'll get you about 19 per game. He's been held to a long ball. 5:20 left till halftime. 28-11. And the Renegades need some points right now. Austin Bishop to feed it in to Canada. Kyler Canada, 5'9" junior. Lester's got it. On the weave to Blankenship. Bishop. Around a pick, but he couldn't get loose. Lester again. From inside the foul line, there's the shot by Vance, and he rattles it in. 8 points for him. And he's fouled.
We knew he was a great football player, Bill, and he's really shown us how good of a basketball player. Just an all-around athlete.
Yes, sir. Jalen Bailey with his 2nd personal foul for Shady Spring. So Vance, 6'4" and a junior, will go to the line, try to polish off a 3-point play. And he cannot do it. Brady Johnston, 23 for Shady Spring. That shot was blocked.
Nice help over by Blankenship that time. And here goes Vance out in the open floor.
Watch out. Vance going in for the lay-in, and he's got it. Nicely done. 10 points for Caden Vance.
Great start by Caden Vance here in the first half.
Jack Williams missing from 15 feet. And Vance rebounding. Quickly up the floor. Renegades need some momentum. And it doesn't happen that time as Lester couldn't keep his feet. And there's a bad pass. Lester winds up with it. 3-on-2. Spin move. Lester puts it up and in. Nice play.
Very nice play by Lester.
Colton Lester, 6-foot junior.
And that's we're on a 6-0 run here now by the Renegades. First time they've got close to single digits in quite a while, Bill.
Westside's too good a team to get blitzed like this.
Right.
I know Shady's good, but wow, look at that. There's the lay-in by Bailey. He's got his 3rd bucket. 13-point game. This is Waldron with it. Passes it off to Lester. And Blankenship from deep in the corner, and it's across the iron, no good. Davis rebounding. Down the floor to Maxwell, and even his long body couldn't get it under the basket, but he does keep control. Shot blocked.
Tell you what, Blankenship's got his hands on a lot of those shots. I think it's at least 3 blocked shots for him in the first half so far.
Well, you mentioned how long and lean he is, and he's been able to use it to his advantage. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Shady Spring scored 23 points in the first quarter, only 7 here in the second quarter.
Got Blankenship that time on a moving screen.
And that is the 3rd foul on Mr. Blankenship. Wow.
They probably want to get him out and save him a little for that second half. Westside back to their man-to-man half-court defense here.
Jalen Bailey. Maxwell against Blankenship. He knows he's in foul trouble. From the corner, that's not close, but Bailey is there to clean up the miss. Wow, 9 points for Jalen. 32-15. 32-17, I beg your pardon. 15-point lead. Just made it into the front court in time. That's Bishop.
Close.
Outside jumper, no. He gets it back. Passes to a teammate, and there's a foul. So the Renegades are hanging around.
Yeah, they're hanging around. They don't quit. There's no quit in them, and just a much better second quarter by the Renegades. Seeing Maxwell got tripped up there a little bit with one of his other guys, and Westside took advantage getting to the free throw line.
Olsen with his first foul. Free throw missing. Blankenship, 6'6" and a junior, has scored 2 points from the floor. And again, we've talked about foul shooting. It just seems it's off this year around high school ball. As Blankenship misses them both. From behind, Olsen can't keep it. Renegades have it. We approach 2 minutes left in the first half. Bishop at the elbow, over everybody's head. Here's Bailey. Fast break, Shady. Off to the corner, saved at the last moment.
Great hustle by Lester to get his hand on that ball and get it back to his teammate.
Bishop goes in, he scores and he's fouled.
Well, we were waiting. He's averaging 19 a game, and so sometimes it takes a play like that to get the lid off for a great player like Bishop.
He's got 5 tonight, and here's the Little General replay, Brian.
Again, great job by Lester with the hustle play, and there's Bishop. Just tremendous job finishing strong right in front of the rim.
6-foot junior, Austin Bishop. And he missed his foul shot. Here's Davis to Williams. 3-point shot on the way, and it's good. A foul. Wow. 4-point play, perhaps, as Kai Olsen was hit as he let fly. Wow.
You can't leave a guy like Kai Olsen open like this in transition. Jack Williams, great job finding him. Kai Olsen taking the contact and one, Bill. What a tremendous play.
Bishop whistled for his second foul. Says to the ref, "What, me? Did I do that?" I guess.
Yeah, you did it.
You did it.
That's what the ref said.
And we just saw it on replay, too. So, all right, Kai Olsen, who's been held to 3 points tonight, 6'2" junior, averaging 11, his number on his uniform. And there's his 4th point. So a 4-point play. 36-19, 17-point lead, minute and a half to go in the first half. French with it. That's Parker Lambert, number 10, and he's double teamed, and a whistle stops the action. Got an inbounds play coming. Waldron will trigger in for Westside. Looking, looking, looking. Just does get it in time. Bishop. Start over again. Lester. He moves in strong. The scoop lay in. Count it. That's Lester for the second time scoring.
Does a good job driving the ball.
Outside Maxwell. Johnston. Olsen. Downtown shot. Yes.
Finding that range now, Kai Olsen. The lid is definitely 7 points in under a minute for Kai Olsen.
Well, we told you, if Olsen got going, watch out. Almost doubled the score. 44 seconds left. Bishop. Back to French. In the low post. Nothing doing. Bishop again. Maxwell will not let him get into his favorite positions. Lester, he's in trouble. Bishop from 3-point land. Off the back iron, no good. And the rebound is down to Lambert. He will shoot it up and bank it too hard. Shady Springs Maxwell has the rebound. 12 seconds left. till halftime. Olsen from downtown, not quite this time. And a foul on the rebound with 5.3 seconds. Well, you go to the hot hand, Coach.
Oh, well, and I'm sure Coach Olsen will take that shot every possession. You get a shooter like Kyle Olsen on the wing in transition, both feet set. Great shot. Just didn't go down that time, Bill. Both teams fighting so hard still. I mean, it's a super competitive for every rebound, every loose ball. You love to see that type of effort.
Yes, sir. Little over 5 seconds to go. We'll have the official stats at intermission. But Shady Spring has just put on a clinic, especially defensive clinic. To the line is Braden French, 6'2" senior. He has not scored tonight. His first opportunity at the foul line. And it goes in.
Been a very fast-paced game, hasn't it? Both teams.
That's the first foul shot that the Renegades have made all night. They've missed 5 previous. That's good. French gets the pair. 39-23. 4 seconds. Quickly through there. Long shot, short. That's the buzzer. So Radford couldn't get it to go, but that's about all that didn't go for Shady Spring. We're at intermission. Tigers 39, Westside 23. We'll be back with a recap of the game and the stats coming up after you watch these messages on Video Productions.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
We're back now, and I think you can see there's the T-shirt gun that Mike Green has loaded. Yeah, we got a slingshot going too. And that is the president of New River Community and Technical College, Dr. Bonnie Copenhaver. Look at her go. She's in the polka dot outfit. Let's see how she can do. Well, she made it up to the stands. That's not easy. Also, what's not easy is Westside trying to figure out this Shady Spring defense. The Tigers got off to a quick start, scored 23 points in the first quarter, added 16 in the second, and have a 39-23 advantage. Oh, nice shot, Madam President. Wow. Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, one whizzed right by your ear, didn't it?
I know. I want one. I want one. Throw it to me.
Down her. Jump a little higher next time. You look like Caden Vance out there going for a rebound.
Oh, she's aiming a little bit to our right. Excuse me while I go over there. Wow, she's good at this. All right, let's get down to business. Brian Helton, let's get your thoughts on the first half.
Well, I think, obviously Shady Spring just blitzed Westside early. As we mentioned, 10 out of the first 12 possessions were Westside turnovers. Since that time, after being outscored 23-9 in the first quarter, Westside had a much better second quarter with the 16-12 deficit. So Shady Spring only outscored Westside by 4, 16-12. So, again, I think they settled down, handled the pressure better, and just did a much better job. But the thing I like about both teams, but especially Westside in that situation, is they just continue to play hard, didn't get down on themselves, and just showed a lot of resiliency there throughout that second quarter.
Well, Coach, we've got the official statistics, and let's go through the individual scoring first for Westside. The Renegades got 10 points from Caden Vance, all of them from the floor. 10 points for Vance, leads them in scoring. Austin Bishop has been held to 5 points. Colton Lester off the bench to score 4. And Bryson Blankenship is in foul trouble. He was held to 2 points. Waldron started and did not score. Shady Spring Tigers, Amar Maxwell, 10 points in the first quarter, a long ball in the second. Maxwell with 13 points leads all scoring here at intermission. 9 points for Jalen Bailey, 7 points for Kai Olson, and as you heard, it was done in about 2 minutes of play. Olson got hot and scored 7. 5 points for Jack Williams, 5 for Gavin Davis. That's the scoring for Shady Spring. We'll take a break and come back with the team totals after you see and hear these messages on Video Productions.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
Hey, grab me one too.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Back in the day, Barksdale Court. Bill O'Brien here. And look at this. This is a replay while we were in commercial. That is Dr. Bonnie Copenhaver, president of New River Community and Technical College. She is one of the nicest people you will ever want to meet. And there she is. I had a chance to talk to her earlier in the day. That's so much fun. And thanks to Pepsi for capturing that moment.
We want to see Bill O'Brien go challenge her to a dance-off right now.
I'm speechless. So while I'm speechless, I will let my partner Brian Helton give you all of the team totals. Here he is.
Yes, so Bill, good first half. As we mentioned, a lot more competitive second quarter. Westside going 10 for 20 overall from the floor at 50%. The problem they're having is from the perimeter. Only 1 of 8 from the three-point line and just abysmal from the free throw line, 2 for 6. So if they could get that under control, it'd be a lot more competitive game, but much better second half by the Renegades. Overall, 14 turnovers, 10 of those in the first quarter, so that you can see they settled down in the second half. Shady Spring, on the other hand, 16 of 27. Shooting 59% from the floor and scorching the nets, 5 for 8 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 on free throws, 9 rebounds, and uncharacteristic of Shady Spring, but they also had 12 turnovers at the half. So I'm sure Coach Olson is addressing that at halftime very pointedly, and I bet we'll see a better effort when it comes to turnovers. But overall, Shady Spring commanding of the whole game, controlling the pace, and just continuing to keep that pressure on.
Brian, while you were giving those stats, I had a chance to look at the same score sheet and a couple of things. For Shady Spring, Gavin Davis leads with 5 rebounds of the 12 that the team has. Amar Maxwell has hit 6 of 10 field goals from the floor, 60% for Amar Maxwell.
Great job by him.
Isn't that something? And again, as you mentioned about the turnovers, that is something that'll be cleaned up on both sides, I'm sure. So that's the score sheet, and we'll come back and tell you about our next broadcast because we got a whole day full tomorrow. First, though, let's pause for a message And we'll be right back to the Armory after these words on Video Productions.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
Let him ask you how you make this hard, dirty, wet, freezing, sweltering, exhilarating job look so easy. While they're wondering, you'll be doing. Because you can. Because it's there to be done. Because you have the will and the way. We are Bobcat.
And we're getting ready for the second half of play. We've already had 4 games today. Greater Beckley Christian won the first game in middle school. Webster County won the second game over Mercer Christian. James Monroe won the third game over Liberty High School boys. Mullins Rebels defeated Independence and middle school boys. And now we've got this one. At halftime, we're ready to go. Shady Spring at the basket to our left, leading 39-23. Davis outside to Bailey, in close to Maxwell. Back out to Williams from 3. No. Rebound, Maxwell puts it up. He's fouled. He'll get 2 shots.
Great kick out by Maxwell. Then great job finishing up, cleaning those boards up here. You see on the instant replay where he just does a great job with that entire possession. Mario Maxwell doesn't quit around that rim, does he?
No, sir. No. He is something to watch. His first chance foul shooting tonight is good. 14th point. Well, tomorrow we'll have 5 broadcasts, all 5 games here on Video Productions, starting at 12:45 with a ladies' game. Second shot good. It'll be Bluefield and Shady Spring ladies. I'll be on at 12:45 for a 1 o'clock tip. So Maxwell gets them both. Williams fights for the steal. He's got it. Got the steal, got the points. Jack Williams is so fun to watch.
Great play by Jack Williams, just keeping that pressure up. Shady's coming out the second half determined.
And look at him go after that ball, right into his coach, right into the bench.
Yeah, real close to another steal that time. Just Shady's just seems like they've got 6 men out there right now.
Mm-hmm. Westside inbounding, that's French. Got it to Waldron. Blankenship, he's the only one in foul trouble. They need 10 seconds to get it across. I don't think they're going to make it. They don't.
Wow.
There's the 10-second call again. Well, they called a timeout before that. So we've got a timeout. 7:11 to go, third quarter. A 20-point lead for Shady Spring. Let's pause for a minute on Video Productions.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait.
Brian Helton and yours truly, Bill O'Brien, ready to go. Opening minute of the second half. Westside will inbound. Here's the guy who's got to get hot. Bishop to French. Bishop now from downtown. 25-footer is good.
Showed a little range there. As a nice kick out and a real deep three, and Shady Spring coming right back down the floor. Westside, great job transition defense.
Well, as we told you, Austin Bishop for the Renegades averages 19 a game. He's been held to 8. But a lot of basketball to be played. Maxwell to feed it in. And out it comes to Williams. Back to Maxwell, turnaround shot, and he missed it, but he's puts it back in.
Great inbounds play drawn up by Shady Spring at the time. Very nice play.
Oh, look at this steal. That's Olsen. Olsen scores. Well, got 20 points. It's going to be more. Bailey, another steal.
Suffocating.
Maxwell. Oh, yeah, suffocating is the right word, Coach. There's the foul as Maxwell was going strong.
Tell you what, there's not a lot of teams across the state that can bring this kind of pressure consistently full court with that much effort. Just an amazing display of boa constrictor-like defense. Look at that inbounds play. Great crash in on Westside. Great job guarding the basket there.
You got to give the Renegades credit. They have certainly not given up.
A lot of determination.
In fact, in the second quarter, they almost played Shady even. 16-14 scoring in the second period. At first quarter, though, got him. Ball slapped away from behind. It will belong to Westside. Westside with a 4-2 record. Shady Spring 4-1 on the young year. And inbounds play coming. Vance has it. Waldron. Long shot, no good by French off the back brace, but the Renegades keep control. And Bishop will find, or try to find, the basket from there. Nope.
Said working that glass.
Another three, that's short. Here's Olsen. He's got a 3-on-1. Well, look at this.
Two-handed jam. Maxwell, wow.
Maxwell. I'm going to love to see that on replay. Ball trickles out of bounds. Heavy hitter, you got it right now. New River Community until
getting out in transition. Kyle Olsen on the pitch ahead, and there's the two-hand jam by Amar Maxwell. Gotta love it.
And Brian, did you see, took that one giant step? You know, for me, it would have taken 5 steps to go that far.
And a trampoline.
Yeah. Bishop misses from the corner. Shady's got the ball. And a 23-point advantage and a foul coming. Foul is going to be on French. His first. Yes. My goodness. Little Caesar's Pizza now.
Coming out of that second half just with so much intensity on defense. There's Jack Williams, just another great move. And of course, got to reach in. He's going back to the free throw line.
Jack Williams, 7 points, 1-for-1 foul shooting, and it rolls in good. Got the shooter's touch. Williams, 6'3" junior. He just does everything well. They took him out of the point position early. And he did them both the same way. Hit off the front rim and then took some forward momentum and went down. So 9 points for Jack. And we've got to get the pumpkin. We've done that. 51-26. Almost doubled them up. Bishop. Maxwell on him. High post. Vance. Bishop. Got it.
Bishop's nothing but his range from distance now, isn't he? Great kick out by Vance. Great finish by Bishop.
His third tray. How about on the other end? Long shot, no. Williams winds up with it. Tries for the layup. Too much traffic under the backboard. And French has it. Stops and pops from the head of the lane. Good.
Wow. Westside is starting to heat up a little bit from the three-point line.
It's the first French basket. Shady misses on the other end. Westside needs some points, and they're going to try from downtown again, and
Wow.
it's good again.
Jeez.
And that is Mr. Bishop again. That is his 4th long ball.
There's a 9-0 Westside run, 3 threes in a row.
Jack Williams to Bailey. Downtown shot, misses everything.
That looked, I thought they got a piece of the ball or a piece of his arm. I couldn't tell which one.
Yeah, he was motioning to the referee that, hey, I got my hand hit.
And there we see Bishop with his 2nd three of the half there on the replay. Great job by Westside finding those shooters now.
Kai Olson to throw it in. Low post, Maxwell, yeah. Well, normally he's got that shot. He had the position he wanted. And with that.
Good job by Blankenship there, just continuing to cast right around that rim.
Midway almost through the 3rd quarter. Shady Spring, they have never trailed in this ball game. They had 23 points in the first period, 23-9. Pretty well done by then.
So
Bradford's
far this
got
quarter, it's 12-12.
Maxwell, double team, puts it up, draws the foul. Lamar Maxwell will go up there. Boy, he's had a nice run here early in the second half.
He has a knack for getting to that rim. We saw that the other night against Beckley, just living in the paint and making.
Maxwell, 7 of them here in this 3rd period.
Not hard to see why he's going to be a college scholarship basketball player, huh?
Yes, sir. We still have over 4 minutes left in this quarter. Ready again. Maxwell rattles it home. So he's perfect in 4 foul shots. Here's Bishop.
Great pressure by Birdie Radford. Bishop doing a good job handling the pressure that time.
Vance turnaround shot, rims out, tough luck miss. And the ball is out of bounds to whom? I think it's going to stay there. Renegades. Tom Evans, the head coach, his 2nd year at Westside, and he's done a great job in rebuilding that program.
Yep, coaching hard up and down the sidelines. Just a team's showing great effort all the way through.
Bishop's got it. Austin Bishop, he's starting to heat up now, and he's working the middle. Maxwell on him. Here's a foul going to be on Williams. It's his first.
Yeah, just a little reach around there. Price just let him catch it and face up and defend it. But Shady Springs is continuing to try to apply that pressure. As you mentioned, Coach Evans doing a good job keeping his team cool. Since that onslaught in the first quarter, they've had a much better showing as far as handling the pressure.
Yes, sir. Just as we say that, the pass goes astray in the backcourt.
They must got a hand on the ball.
I guess so. Here's Bishop. Waldron now being picked up by Radford. There's the steal. Bailey going in for a layup. Got it.
Jalen Bailey so quick, anticipation, and great job defensively that time by Bailey.
Bailey in double figures with 11. And a foul is going to be called on Radford. His first. Okay. This cheering section, they're great. They've got signs.
They're involved.
They are involved.
Very involved.
They're having a blast.
You gotta love it.
That's when you come to the Armor, you're going to see not only basketball, you're going to see all of the fixings and trimmings.
Yeah, if you want to be entertained, just sit in front of the Shady Spring cheering section. You'll hear a lot of good basketball banter.
Absolutely. Waldron from deep. It's a 3. Count it. Waldron's first points of the night. 55-38. Shady on the happy side of the scoreboard. Bailey with it.
It's Westside's 4th 3 of the quarter.
Watch Maxwell. Olsen from downtown. Just missed. He was right in front of me shooting. He had the proper angle. Not quite there, but Bailey says, I've got it, partner.
Great rebound by Birdie Radford to keep the play alive, resulted in a 3-point basket for the Tigers.
14 for Bailey, his 2nd long ball. And it's a 20-point game again. Bishop trying to get around a pick. Out of the corner to Vance. Blankenship. From way outside, partially deflected by Maxwell. He's going to wind up with it 1-on-2. Maxwell layup, and he's fouled. Wow. He's just so much fun to watch, Coach.
Gets up so quick. He's so long and athletic and just great anticipations. And there we see the rebound by Brody Radford, the kick out by Maxwell, and that nice three by Jalen Bailey.
Foul is going to be called on Austin Bishop. That's his third. So the star player for Westside is in foul trouble.
Yeah, you got that combination of Kai Olson, Jalen Bailey out there. Just keeps that defensive spread. And then you got a player like Amar Maxwell and Jack Williams. Both those guys can score at all three levels. Just what a tremendous effort by those. And it's not hard to see why all four of those guys average double figures for the Tigers.
Maxwell now with 21 points, including 5 out of 5 foul shooting. Here he goes. 23 points now, to be precise. 23 for Maxwell. Canada working with the basketball now for the Renegades.
Canada does a good job handling the pressure and try to get rid of that one a little too early right there.
Look at Maxwell.
Wow.
Look at Maxwell.
Wow.
As if the game were tied, and he's going after it that hard.
He is. Looks like he got a little dinged up, but there he goes. He's bouncing right back up. Great play by Maxwell.
He's a tough guy. By the way, number 23 is Johnston in there for Shady Spring. Brady Johnson, 6'3", and a sophomore. So Ronnie Olson not only has some older players, meaning seniors, but he's got some young guys who have talent.
Absolutely.
So Mr. Maxwell will go up there for the 7th time. 6 for 6 at the line so far. 6'4" senior Amar Maxwell. Ready to go. Yeah, nothing but net. I'd like to thank our friends at Little General Stores. They do a terrific job. They are one of the prime sponsors of this tournament, and they do so many things for so many schools all around the region.
Absolutely. Amazing the contributions by Greg Darby and Little General Stores to our area.
Maxwell gets both foul shots, 8 for 8. And the Shady lead is 24. Canada. Radford on him. That's Lester. He tries to go in for a runner, and he's got it.
He does a good job, Lester, putting the ball on the floor and getting it to the basket. That's several nice drives for him now in this ball game.
Williams, well, he was going to pull up for a 3-ball, and he saw somebody or something in the lane, and his indecision hurt him.
Right.
One of the few mistakes that he has made tonight.
What a tremendous player.
Oh, yeah. Just so much fun to watch. This entire team, all of them are so well coached.
Very well coached.
Not to mention skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
They've got that, absolutely.
Makes you a better coach if you got people with skills.
Yeah, well, they've built that program where they've got these guys and they're just continuing to come through the program, to the middle school program, the young age groups, just all around. They've built a real program at Shady Spring.
It's French. Still keeping it outside the three-point arc. French again against Williams. Off-balance shot, off the mark, no good. And the rebound down to Maxwell. Quickly up the floor, Johnston weaves through traffic. From 3, here it comes, and it's short. Shady keeps the ball. Johnston, that's too strong. Canada with it. 3 seconds left till the end of the quarter, and he's going to shoot on the run. Hits the glass, but not close to the iron. Well, that's another Shady Spring good quarter. At the end of 3, Tigers 62, Westside 40. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Well, you know, we were talking about Westside and Coach Thomas Evans saying that he has only 3 seniors on the squad. Oh, that's pretty cool.
There you go.
One of my faves. He reminds me a little of Maris Lowry, you know?
No comment.
Speaking of long and tall.
There you go. That's right.
Amar Maxwell has 25 points.
Wow.
He scored 12 in that third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, every time I see him, it seems like he just gets better and continues to improve. And he's been offered by Concord University, one of the schools. I saw Coach Todd May here to check out one of his recruits tonight in Amar Maxwell. And not hard to see why. I'd love to have him if I'm a college coach. I'm taking that guy all day.
There you go. Absolutely right. That's the voice of Brian Helton, former coach, former athletic director, and star player. He knows the game inside and out. Spinning move by Maxwell, no good. And Williams has the rebound. Jack Williams will bring it up the floor. His team up by 22. Williams from deep in the left corner, and it's short. Renegades have it. They're swarmed upon, and there's the steal. Williams has it again.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Williams puts it up a little bit too strong. Blankenship rebounds. In that last quarter, Shady outscored Westside 23-17 to expand their lead.
No quit in these Renegades. They continue to battle and fight until the very last possession, and off to a good start this quarter so far.
Yes, sir. That's Vance with it, number 20. Lester now. Canada. And the ball will go out of bounds on a bad pass. Wow, picked up by the coach, and he is not happy. Not happy.
Yeah, just a little communication issue there. I think they can find a way to cut down those little turnovers that happen like that. They could really continue to improve throughout the season.
Unforced error. And
you don't need to unforce ones against Shady because they're going to force enough on you. So you need to take care of it when you have a chance.
Yes, sir. All right, Shady ready. In close. Maxwell back out. From downtown. Just off the mark by Radford. Followed no. Williams has it. Maxwell from downtown. That's an air ball. Little bit too far behind the three-point arc.
Pretty deep out there, wasn't it?
I mean, he can shoot threes, but normally at the three-point line.
Yeah, that was well outside the NBA three-point
Yeah,
line.
it really was.
Yeah, well, good job against Shady Spring keeping the ball alive and getting it kicked out. Maxwell's, we know he's got that shooter's range, just a little off that time.
Maxwell and Radford both will take a seat. Numbers 2 and number 3, and Olsen is back in, so is Bailey. They're playing defense right now. Canada tries to attack it. To the baseline, Canada. And stepping on the sideline, another unforced error. That's Austin Bishop, who could not handle the pass. So with 6:17 to play and a 22-point Shady Spring lead, the Tigers get the ball and will not be guarded until they get across the 10-second line. Bailey. Olsen. Johnston. Under to Davis. Led him a bit too much.
Gavin Davis just always looking for a way to screen for somebody, to get a rebound, to get a loose ball. Just what a great team player he is, and really caps off that starting five in a tremendous way.
Johnston missing the layup. Canada's got it, passing, and a long bomb is good by Bishop.
He has shown why he averages almost 20 a game. Wow.
His 5th long ball. Williams spin move. To the corner. And it rolls out. Tough luck missed by Johnston.
Everything but in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bishop's really impressed me. He's, I think four threes this half, I believe. 1 in the first half and 4 here in the second half.
You're correct.
And starting to fill that scoring sheet up.
He's got 17 points to lead his team. Give and go. Now from the baseline, short jumper is good by Lester.
Great extra pass that time by Caden Vance. Lester's having a pretty good night.
8 points off the bench. Here's Bailey going in for the layup. Count it. Oh, that's nice.
Bailey can score from anywhere.
He's got 16.
Solid player.
Yes, sir. And the ball was kicked. Well, this has been some exhibition by the Shady Spring Tigers. They got off to a roaring start in the first quarter, and they've just not taken their foot off the gas.
Yeah,
Maxwell back in.
Been in control the whole way, just consistent pressure on defense and just consistent effort. Of course, you could say the effort, both teams, just tremendous effort tonight, Bill.
Yeah. Blankenship lets fly from deep in the corner. No. Bailey's got it. Shady gliding down the floor. Well, he wanted to shoot the long ball, but Olsen says, let me try it. Yeah.
Great extra pass by Bailey.
Whew, wow.
Kyle Olsen can fill it up.
12 points for Olsen. That's his average. Slightly more, actually. 22-point lead. Lester is foul as he goes strong to the hoop. Well, Brian, what do you think?
I think that Shady Springs just so talented. And there you see Bailey unselfishly finding Kyle Olsen there. And, of course, if Kyle Olsen's one of those guys, he gets his feet set and a good look at that basket, you might as well just get back on defense. Great play. Again, Lester's had a good solid night tonight. Bishop's had a good night. Caden Vance working towards that double-double. I like Westside's team. If they can just find a way to get a little better ball handling and take out some of those unforced turnovers, I think they could have a really nice chance to make a run here towards the end of the season.
Lester with 9 points. Tickles the twine from the line for 9.
Was that a rhyme?
Every time. Missed that. And Maxwell's got it. Midway through the last quarter of play. Shady Spring firmly in control. Watch Maxwell. Whips a pass under to Olsen, laying good.
Great play. What a great half-court execution. Always looking to make that extra pass.
Canada gets it out to Bishop. Bishop wants to take control. Bailey is on him, won't let him. Now Lester. French. Vance. And Bishop again. Shady Spring defense not letting the Renegades do what they want to do. Traveling will be called, and again, the defense made that happen. 23-point lead, Shady Spring. Looking for their 5th win in 6 starts. Only blemish on the Tiger record was when they went to Morgantown and the Mohegans won. And you know how super the program is on that 4A school, Morgantown.
Right. That was a very competitive ball game. Could have went either way.
Yeah. Give and go, and cannot hold the pass that time. That was Eli Jordan, the junior, just inserted into the Tiger lineup, wearing 22 on his white uni. Here we go. Braden French will throw it in. Waldron will receive it. Braxton Waldron, sophomore guard. In the weave. Lester. Waldron. Well, they'll have to start again. About 3 minutes left in the game. Bad pass. Mr. Bailey's got it, 2-on-1. And he tried the little pass beside him, and it was kicked out of bounds. Well, that would have been pretty.
Would have been real nice. Yeah, he had the right idea. It looks like Coach Olsen's now going to clear the bench and get some of these younger guys some well-deserved playing time.
Cooper Ward, wearing 21, is into the ball game now. Seth Farmer wears number 5. 22 is Eli Jordan. We told you about that, and we'll continue after a timeout. Shady Spring leading big. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait.
Back courtside in Beckley at the Armory, officially known as the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, where the 6th annual New River CTC Invitational Basketball Tournament is underway, and this first day has been fun to do. We're doing all the games, including the 5 we did today. Boys middle school game, Greater Beckley Christian won by 8 points over Eastern Greenbrier. The second game was a boys high school game, and Webster County won by 22 over Mercer Christian. The next game featured James Monroe's Mavericks defeating the Liberty Raiders by 22. The Mullins Rebels by 6 over Independence Patriots. That was a boys middle school game.
Tell you what, that's going to be a heck of a middle school game Saturday night. Greater Beckley Christian and Mullins. What a 2 great middle school basketball teams.
Great programs. That's an 8 o'clock game. That'll be the final game of the tournament, and you and I will be broadcasting that game.
Can't wait for that one.
Between now and then, we got work to do. Johnston looking, lobbing now deep. It's around the horn we go. Johnston, pass intercepted. Lester going in for a layup, and he's fouled. He'll get 2 shots. So the Shady Spring Tigers looking really fine.
Yeah, got a lot of young guys out there. We see Lester with the pick, taking it to the rack all night. He's done a good job getting to the rim that time. Nice behind the back, just didn't quite finish, but a good, strong move.
Clank. Yeah, he wants to get his 10th point. He'll get one more shot at it. 6-foot junior Colton Lester averaged almost 10 points a game last year. The Renegades 4-2, about to become 4-3. But against the Shady Spring Tigers, it's nothing to cry about. Lester now with 10 points. 22-point game. Johnston. Around the other side it goes. Jordan. Farmer. Double teamed and a held ball. So the Renegades are not quitting, and they're giving it all they've got. Eli Jordan was forced into a tie-up.
That's really good ball movement by Shady Spring's second group there. Just really came out and doing a great job of moving the basketball. And there we see him getting an open shot as a reward, and there's Jordan with a nice follow-up rebound.
Eli Jordan will go to the line for 2 shots, so the junior gets to get into the scoring column. Still more than 2 minutes to play in this game. And Shady Spring, after their opening quarter, where they outscored Westside 23-9, they have just never looked back. So the foul shot by Eli is good, and he'll get one more coming. 70-47. Renegades coming. Here's Bishop. Bishop's had a good second half.
Yes, he has.
To the far corner, and a whistle stops the action. There's a foul call.
What's up with the game management?
All right, Cooper Ward is whistled for his first foul for Shady Spring. Waldron will trigger in.
Yes, sir.
French.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Mr. Bishop. Turnaround fadeaway shot. That won't go for Lester. They'll get it back. And the lay-in is good by French.
Keep
7 points
around.
for him. Yeah, they're hanging around.
They're keeping that effort up.
And a snowbird coming here for Bishop. He's got it. Bishop with 19 points. That is his average. And a 19-point lead. There's a foul. And I don't have that number. We're going to have to look and.
Let's see, we got that.
Maybe Keith has it over there.
There it is, Parker Lambert.
Thank you. Parker Lambert.
Keith Thompson with the assist.
Thanks, Keith. And Westside will put in some new faces. Ethan Walls, sophomore, wearing number 30 in his black outfit. Braden Bishop wears number 3 for the Renegades. Lambert ready. Missed them both. Shady keeps it. Johnston missing. And the rebound is down to Jacob Mullins into the ball game for the Renegades of Westside. And a bad pass. 1:03 left. So Shady Spring will advance in this tournament to the winner's bracket. And here we come. Lambert working the point guard position. Cooper Ward. He'll fire the long bomb. No. Rebound is off to Ethan Walls for Westside.
Yeah, a lot of new players, both teams. All 10 guys out there giving it 100%.
Tyler Colgrove shoots the 3 ball and misses. He's a senior player, 1 of 3 on the team. Shady tries the layup, and that one goes astray. So Eli Jordan is racing down the floor, and it's going to wind up in possession of the Wyoming Countyans. 31 seconds left. Here's Waldron. Colgrove. 20 seconds remaining. 3-ball airborne. High off the back brace, no good. And the rebound fought for, and the Tigers have it for an instant, and then it rolls out of bounds, and it will belong to Shady Spring.
Both teams going hard out there, Bill.
Well, they are. They want to impress their coaches. They want more playing time.
Right.
Not just in practice sessions. Jordan. He goes diving for it and gets it at the buzzer. That's it. That's the end of the ball game. Shady Spring 70, Westside 51. And that concludes our 5 games on day 1 of the New River CTC Invitational. Stay with us. We'll be back and have the official stats individually and team-wise on the Shady Spring win. Now the Tigers are 5-1 and Westside falls to 4-3. Back to the Armory in a minute on Video Productions.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
Take me home. Lady Tigers. Good night, everybody. Be safe as you head away for the Beckley Raleigh competition.
Back courtside in Beckley as we wrap up the final game here. Shady Spring defeats Westside 70-51. As we told you, 23 points in the first quarter for the Tigers sort of told the story. Brian Helton is with me. And Brian, as a coach, let's get your perspective on this Shady Spring win.
Well, again, you're talking about possibly the top team in the state in AAA. I mean, and they showed, I mean, every time you see them, they just continue to impress you more and more. And, you know, the great thing, I think, is the fact that these are a lot of new guys that are thrust into big varsity minutes, and they look like veterans out there. Just, I think, a tremendous job tonight with consistent effort on defense, suffocating defense. They do such a great job with their pressure. They bring it, and the ball movement's as good as any team I've seen in high school this year, and I've seen quite a few games. And at any level of basketball, if you get ball movement like they do on the offensive end, and you can get guys to play as unselfishly as they do, that's going to match up to a lot of wins, and that's what we're seeing so far this year out of the Shady Spring Tigers.
Well, you know, Brian, we're going to tell everybody that Amara Maxwell scored 25 points. Yeah, good individual effort, but it was really a team effort. I mean, how do you explain that?
Well, those guys just all play their role. I mean, they've waited their turn. They've come up through the program. Coach Ronnie Olson does such a great job. Sean Rafford's been at the middle school program for a while, bringing those kids up. And you can just see they've got a cohesive program, and they're just doing a great job. But all in all, I mean, you've got guys that step up and just play unselfishly. Amara Maxwell's their leader, their go-to guy. But the other guys can all score the ball, but they all just defer at the right times. They pass at the right times, and just a very, very efficient basketball team, to say the least.
We've just been given the official stats, and we'll take a look at those. 25 is correct for Amara Maxwell on 8 of 15 shooting from the floor. We'll go through all of these stats after we take a break on Video Productions.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
Okay, we're looking at the stats. Let's go over the individuals. First for Westside. They were led by Austin Bishop with 19 points. 14 of those came after halftime. Bishop with 19 leads the way. Caden Vance scored 10 points tonight. Colton Lester off the bench scored 10. 7 points for Braden French. 3 for Braxton Waldron. 2 points for Bryson Blankenship. He was in foul trouble most of the night. And that's the scoring individually for the Renegades. For Shady Spring, Amar Maxwell, 25 points. 10 of those in the first quarter when the Tigers took control of the game. And 12 points for Maxwell in the third quarter when Shady Spring said, we're not going to leave this game to any doubt. So Shady with the 23-point first quarter, a 23-point third quarter, and never in doubt. Rest of the scoring unofficially, Jalen Bailey scored 16. Kai Olson had 14. Jack Williams with 9. Gavin Davis had 5 points. Eli Jordan scored 1. So that's the individuals, and let's go to the team totals now. And here once again is my partner, Brian Helton.
Well, first of all, for the Westside Renegades, 20 of 43 overall from the floor tonight, 7 of 22 from a three-point line. So we really saw them heat up in the second half and improve on their three-point shooting. 4 for 10, so they left a lot there on the table from the free throw line. They had a total of 21 rebounds and, unfortunately, 23 turnovers. So that was really, I think, the big difference in the ball game was Shady Spring's pressure and creating those turnovers. Loved Westside's effort. Still a good job shooting the ball tonight. Just didn't get up as many attempts because we see Shady Spring tonight, and, again, 51 total points for Westside. Shady Spring, on the other hand, 25 for 57, so 14 more field goal attempts than the Renegades. 7 of 21 from the three-point line and a hot-handed 13 for 16 from the free throw line led by Amar Maxwell, who was 8 for 8. Again, Shady Spring with 30 rebounds, so they out-rebounded Westside by 9. And all in all resulted in the total final score of 70 points. So the Shady Spring Timers come out with a 19-point win tonight, 70-51. They led scoring in all three quarters except for the fourth. And in the fourth quarter, we saw a lot of younger guys, a lot of subs come in the game, and Westside ended up leading that fourth quarter 11-8. All in all, I think both teams showed great effort, tremendous resiliency. Shady Spring just a little further along right now with their basketball team overall.
I think you're right, Coach. By the way, while you were talking, I looked at the stat sheet and took a look at rebounds. Shady Spring had 30 rebounds as a team to 21 for Westside. And individually for the Tigers, we told you that Amar Maxwell hit 8 of 15 shots from the floor. But what about Jalen Bailey, who hit 7 of 12 from the floor, and Kai Olson, who hit 5 of 6? I mean, tremendous shooting by those three.
Yeah, and Kai Olson, 3 of 4 from the three-point line. I mean, it's pretty impressive. You know, another stat bill really stands out. We talked about Gavin Davis, 7 rebounds. It seems like every game he comes up with an extra rebound, an extra loose ball, sets great screens. So, again, that group is just everybody knows their role. They contribute very well, and that's why we're seeing Shady Spring pile wins up here early in the season so far.
I'm going to ask Nick at night, do we need one more commercial break, or are we okay? All right, we have one more thing to do, and that is the altruist player of the game. And, Coach, I'm going to let you name the name.
Well, tonight, I think the clear winner was Amar Maxwell. As you mentioned, 25 points, 6 rebounds, a perfect 8 for 8 from the three-point line, shooting over 50% from the floor. Yeah, I'm sorry, from the free throw line. And shooting over 50% from the floor at 8 for 15. Amar Maxwell, Mr. Do-It-All, Mr. Everything, Mr. All-State, tonight, our altruist player of the game.
We thank David and Cindy Chen, as always, with Altruist Realty Group, one of our sponsors here on Shady Spring Basketball. That's going to wrap up our Day 1 coverage. We thank you very much for tuning in. Tomorrow we'll be on the air at 12:45. Yours truly to have the first game of Day 2. It'll be a high school girls game between the Bluefield Lady Beavers and the Shady Spring Lady Tigers. There'll be 5 games tomorrow, all of them here on Video Production. So until tomorrow, for my partner, Brian Helton, and for the heavy hitter, Nick Eskins, I'm Bill O'Brien. Thanks for tuning in. Final score again, Shady Spring 70, Westside 51. Have a copacetic evening and good night, everybody.